Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. Let's talk about Barry Bannon's interview. Let's talk about the John Textor. It looks like he's more part of a consortium than just him on his own, which is interesting, but let's go into this. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when a video go live. I would much appreciate it. We are on the road to 5k. We're on 4,880, so we are absolutely smashing it at the minute, so thank you so much for that. But let's talk about Barry Bannon this morning. He was on Talksport talking to Jim White and Alan Pardew, and it really interesting. He mentioned how it's been really hard not getting the wages and facing a couple of months, and that when they came back for pre-season, pitches weren't ready, and they were training on AstroTurf, and they were trying to do a bit of everything, trying to make sure they can get things right. Now, training on AstroTurf and then training on actual pitch, it won't feel the same. It won't feel the same on the body. And the fact that it wasn't ready, it shows you how much of a mess we've been in. He went on to also say that they went away to St. George's Park, but they only had the under-21 coaches with Andy and Giles, as in Giles Coke, and the manager didn't come back. So on top of not being paid, which isn't nice, we've been having a lot of things. So from the outside, you probably see. And the thing is, one of the things you've got here is that it's very important that you look at what's been going on and how it's all been looking, because he keeps mentioning a lot in the interview that it's like from the outside looking in, you think it's this and this. He goes on to say that the lads have been brilliant, can't complain. It's been hard to come back and keep going, but ultimate professionalism works hard every day. But it's hard because we don't know what to do. This has never happened. It's never happened to us or this group of player. Baz went on to suggest that there will be no strike per left again, but did it affect the thinking behind boycotting last week pre-season friendly against Burnley? I think they hit the point where they've gone enough is enough. They go into training every day. They had this. He also spoke about how they keep going into work and they're looking at the people who are around them, so the cleaner, the cooks and everyone, how they're not getting paid and they're not getting the mortgages, and that's what's making it really hard for them. He also spoke that he hasn't spoken to Chansiri for 6 weeks, so it makes you wonder how the contract got done a little bit. Just saying. But the fact that he hasn't spoken to the chairman for 6 weeks, so it's like the chairman gone, I'm on 6 weeks holiday, bye, I'll see you when you start back and start kicking the ball in an actual professional game. That's what it feels like he's done. But if anything, for me, it just seems like he's just running away from his problems. He's like, I'm not going to touch this, I'm going to run away from my problem and I'll go from there. So it's that kind of thing which makes me go, you just look at it, you go, what is going on with the club? And it's interesting hearing him come out and say all the things that he said, because it shows that he wants to get things straight. He wants to make sure that let people know what's going on and how it's all happening. And the thing is, we want a solution as soon as possible. As do they. They really want a solution. They want to know what's going on. They want to make sure that everyone can get paid. One of the lines was staff members can't pay mortgages and we're really struggling. It's the staff that we, the players, having to go in every day looking at cooking meal, cleaners, the little things like that really affect us. They're not getting any help and they're really struggling. We're at the top of the ladder. If it was a strong stamp from us refusing to play at Burnley because it needs to stop. We need clarity going forward. And he did use enough is enough, which is the hashtag that's been going around Twitter for the longest time. So let's just talk about this last little bit. That happened this morning. It from Nico. So we always know the thing with Nico, but he did speak about how Textor part of an American consortium. It's less that it Textor on his own, and it's more of a consortium himself. He's part of a group of potential bidders, apparently. Apparently, the club owner has been speaking to potential people in the States. But we'll see what happens. The fact that his name had come out but it's one of those things where you got to have a look. Textor's name has been banded about. In the meantime, some players are told the takeover closed in a bid to get them to sign new deals or not report their current deals. So apparently there is something close, according to Nico, and apparently some players have been told this. This adds up to what I've heard and been told a little bit as well. Not necessarily with Textor, but more that there is something close. So close to me has said there is something big going on, and it looks like it's getting close to something happening. But we'll see what happens in the next couple of days and how it all goes. We all have to remember we have a game coming up Saturday. So this week it can be weird because I will go back to doing a preview like we normally do. We will have a preview on Friday or Saturday this time because we're playing on Sunday. But we'll have a preview. We'll go back into normal kind of doing. There will be a review after the Leicester game. There will also be a debrief on the Monday. Back to normal. Then I think it's Wednesday night we've got the tough sheet versus Bolton. Not a tough sheet, but you know what I mean. We've got a cup on the Wednesday versus Bolton. So it'll be preview Tuesday, game Wednesday, debrief Thursday, preview Friday, Stoke Saturday, and we'll go from there. So we'll see what happens. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.